Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen. And if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, everyone. This is going to also be uploaded on my channel, School of the Gifted, as well. So, welcome, mystics amongst the masses. First of all, I have a two-part discussion. Okay. The first part I want to talk about is fear. How fear has just really taken over the globe. And it has run so rampant that it has even tried to interweave itself into the twin flame dynamic. Love and fear cannot cohabitate the same space, okay? If you're in a twin flame union or a twin flame dynamic, do not be afraid to show your twin. Do not be afraid to love and dote on your twin, because that's what you were brought together to do. You were brought together so you can help raise the vibration and the consciousness of humanity. You were not brought together to be stubborn and to be selfish with your love and to only love one another. You were brought together to show the world that it can be done. That people can be faithful to each other, people can love each other, because what is considered the norm is not really so normal. Okay, as you can see, I just removed a mask from off of my face, a muzzle from off of my face. That's not normal, but I just got off of work. All things being considered equal, I have listened to a lot of so-called twin flame tarot readers say, I don't allow people to see my divine masculine. I'm protecting my union. I'm protecting my masculine. Let me explain something to you. First and foremost, baby, you cannot catfish the universe. You can hide your divine masculine. And the reason why I feel like a person will hide their divine masculine is because you don't feel like you're solid anyway. You don't feel like you've really done the work that needed to be done in a union in order for you to be able to come out into the world. Because when it's all said and done, eventually you're going to have to step into mission. And if your mission is to be a light worker and to help people and to help them in their unions, oh baby, they're going to have to see your divine masculine, unless you really don't have a divine masculine and you really are not in union. I'm just saying. Me posting my divine masculine is not out of ego. Matter of fact, my divine counterpart posts me more than I post him. And I am all about, even in the scales, reciprocity and giving in exchange and having equality in our union. And so I had to say, self, why the hell aren't you posting your divine masculine? He posts you all the time. Why aren't you posting him? And then that little voice called ego is because most people are jealous. Most people can't accept that you're in union. Not my problem. This channel is called Tyen and Tolu's Twin Flame Union. Period. I'm not in union by myself, so I'm going to post my divine masculine because he's a part of this channel. He's my twin flame. I'm proud of my twin flame. I'm not proud as in to say I'm proud I'm in union, but I am happy that I'm in union. I feel privileged to be able to have done the work and to be where I am. And I am not about to shrink back to make everybody who's uncomfortable comfortable, because that's not what the fuck I signed up for. And if you don't like my message, there's other channels you can go to with YouTubers who are twin flames, so-called, that are not in union. That you can continue to hear the sad stories of the karmic and what she's doing to your man, and what your man continues to keep allowing. You can go to those channels and not get healed, but get pacified and entertained if that's what you want. But if you want ascension, if you want healing, then you can continue to listen to me, because I have obtained union because I have been obedient to spirit. I've been obedient to my spirit guides. I have worked with instead of against my ancestors. So that's why I'm in union. And no, I'm not going to stop posting my man. I'm not going to stop talking about my husband. I'm not going to stop having lives with my husband because people are uncomfortable where you are. If you're uncomfortable where you are, then fucking move. It is not my problem, and do not constitute it my problem and make it an issue with me and make it seem like there's something wrong with me because I'm posting my divine masculine. If you were in my shoes and if you went through the motherfucking hell that I've been through, you will post your divine masculine too, because guess what? That's what this whole channel is about. Now, there may be some of you that may be offended by my delivery, and at this point, I don't give a fuck, because whether I do or whether I don't do, somebody's going to be unhappy. I can't please everybody, and I'm not trying to please everybody. The only person that I care about in this juncture and on this leg of my journey is God's source, because I've not been posting my divine masculine, and that's the whole purpose of why God brought us into union, is because we are both in alignment with one another. My husband brags and tells the world how much he loves me, and then I'm sitting here taking notes on how it needs to be done. I need to do the same thing. Why am I not bragging about my love? He does. He deserves me. I deserve him. We're not here trying to convince people of our love. We're trying to show you that it's real. We're trying to show you that it can be done. But there's so many of you that are so used to having your ears tickled that when the truth is right in plain sight, it's still hidden. You still can't see it because you let your ego, not mine, you let your ego jump in the way and say, oh, she's bragging. She's this, she's that. How am I bragging? By telling you that my body belongs to my twin flame. And I showed you a picture of what my twin flame wrote when he said that my body is my twin flame's temple. How is that bragging? Is that not the truth? Is that not what your Holy Bible says in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, when it speaks about the marital arrangement and that how we cannot deprive each other of it, and that our bodies do not belong to ourselves but to one another? I don't know what it is, but one thing that I'm not going to do, I am not about to sit up here and ear tickle. I'm not going to tickle your ear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, and then I'm not going to shrink back about my union, because how am I going to help those who really truly need the help and who truly want the help? There are so many people that I get emails from on a daily basis to tell me how much I inspired them. I don't care if it's just a handful. Remember, Jesus said that he left the other 99 sheep and went back to get the one. I don't care about the numbers no more. I care more about spirit being happy and joyful about my mission that God has assigned me. You didn't give me this mission. YouTube didn't give me this mission. YouTube subscribers didn't give me this mission. God did. And I am living my life purpose. And I suggest, instead of just watching me, you join me. And you start living your life purpose too. That is the reason why I put the video up, walking in your purpose, and I barely got views, because you guys don't want to walk in your purpose. You want to sit back and complain about what somebody else got in comparison to what you don't fucking got. You have not, because you didn't ask. You asked not. I asked for union and I got it. And no, I'm not about to sit up there and shrink back and hold back my happiness to make you comfortable while I'm uncomfortable. No, I'm not doing that. And it's so crazy. I never thought that it would come a time that once I got into union, this is not how in the fuck I envisioned it. I'm not going to lie to you. I envisioned when I got into union that my subscribers would grow and grow and grow. Do you know that I literally lost almost over 200 people because I came into union? Almost 200 people. I was at 7,600. Now I'm like at 74 something subscribers because I came into union, which lets me know that those that was here were not here for the right reasons. I'm not here for the drama. Yeah, I will do channeling on the lower level soulmates if that comes up, and that's what your angels and guides want you to hear. But to talk about that low vibrational stuff on a daily basis, that's not in my aura. That's not in my consciousness. And the way that I'm delivering this message, I'm unapologetic. I don't care. I really don't. I'm sorry, not motherfucking sorry. I'm not sorry. I have a really good friend who had the best intentions, and I know she's going to be watching this video, but I had to address this because I know she's not the only person that felt this way about me posting my divine masculine. Check the channel name again. It's Tyen and Tolu's twin flame union. This is not just about me. If anything, this is also about you. You guys, I don't know how to fake the funk. If you don't like the Cancerian truthful energy, go to somebody else's that's a fake ass person that will tell you what you want to hear and tickle your ear. I'm not the one. I can't do it. I'm not a fake person. And for me not to talk about Tolu is for me not to talk at all. Because my whole very life purpose and existence evolves around that man. Because he's my twin flame. And he cannot not be my twin flame just because you're uncomfortable with it. And you need to feel the same way about your freaking union too. You need to stand for your union. And that's the reason why a lot of us divine feminines are not in union with our divine masculine, because we don't stand for our shit. We allow for other people, third party energies too, to get in the way. And then we want to sit up there and critique divine masculine when he does the same. It don't work like that. It don't. You got to do the very same thing that you're accusing your partner of doing to you. And that's to stand for your union. I'm not backing down. I done came too far to back down. I'm not scared of the evil eye. I'm not scared of hoodoo, juju, hexing, jinxing, none of that. Because all of that is low vibrational. Once you get to a higher state of consciousness, you know that that stuff don't have nothing on you. Can't nobody put no voodoo on somebody that's in higher order and they have trained their mind and their thoughts in such a way that they're in a higher state of consciousness. They're not even in 3D. How the hell are you going to touch somebody in 5D? You can't. Now, I'm not sitting up here making it seem like I'm infallible. I'm not making it seem like I'm invincible. But one thing that I can tell you, baby, please believe me when I tell you at this very now moment that I got a powerful spiritual team that walks behind me. I can't do nothing in my own strength. But oh, baby, there is one force that is the most powerful force in this whole wide world and universe. Y'all want to know what that is? Y'all want to know? That's God's Holy Spirit. That's Source's spirit that every musician, occultist, witch, warlock tap into. You're tapping into the same energy that I'm already a part of. I don't see any separateness when it comes to that energy. Good, evil, right, wrong, good and bad. We are the ones that create that shit. This is the matrix. Whatever you think about in your consciousness is what you bring about. So if I feel that no voodoo can touch me, then no voodoo can touch me. If I feel that no spell can break me down, then I feel that no spell can break me down, because that's where I'm at in my consciousness. The mind is a powerful thing. And the reason why things happen to us is because we give in to fear. And like I told you, love and fear cannot cohabitate the same space. So if you are a true twin flame, for you to even say, I'm not going to introduce my twin flame to the world, makes me feel like you're not a twin flame. Because that is the whole point. Why else are you here? Did you not get the memo? Even though we all have our own paths that we're on, baby, if you are a twin flame, we all have the same journey. The same journey is for us to evolve, to ascend, and raise the consciousness and the vibration of humanity. If you didn't get that memo, then I'm starting to believe that you're not a twin flame. Because everybody that is a twin flame, once they awaken to their purpose. You step into your purpose and your divine mission before you can even come into a 3D union with your twin. Okay? That's exactly what I did. I stepped into mission. I wasn't concerned about the twin on the without when I stepped into mission. I was concerned about the twin within. About, marrying the anima and the animus within me. And that is when I got union. When I took the focus off of a 3D relationship, that's when I got it. What you resist, persist. If you're resisting being lonely, if you're resisting doing the work, then you're going to continue to push union away from yourself. You're going to continue to see other people come into union while you're not into union. The moment that you start focusing on yourself and doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing is when your twin flame is going to come. Period. Point blank. That is the rules. That's how it goes. I'm not the one that made it up. Sources. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at God. Be mad at God, because these are not my rules. This is God's rules. This is how she wants it to be. Bottom line. Now, let me get off of that soapbox. But I had to get that off my chest. Man, I am sick and tired. You know what? I can put the most trivial stuff on my community board and I get over 300 likes. But the moment that I put me or my twin flame or anything about our union on the community board, I barely get 100. And maybe I might get upwards 100. Maybe. That's a problem. It's not a problem for me. Because, this is for you. What I do is for you. I'm in union. And I'm not saying that to be, facetious. I'm saying that because that's reality, you guys. What do you want me to do? Pretend that I'm not in union to make you happy, to make you comfortable? I want you to be uncomfortable because I want you to do the work. I am here to help you. I'm not against you, and you're here to help me too. Because one thing about a teacher is that we realize that we are also the students. We're not always the teacher. I learn from each and every last one of you. Right? But if you think you could do it better than me, start your own YouTube channel. And maybe I might follow you. If I have time to listen. Because I barely have time. Because I work so much. Alright. So, going into the second subject. I'm done with that. I think I have said everything that I have to say. And you know what? One thing that I appreciate about Jesus Christ, which I'm no better than Jesus. But Jesus didn't mind getting indignant, baby. He sure didn't. Read that Bible. Read about what he did to those people that were in the temple that were gambling in his father's house. He weaved and braided a rope together and he started beating they behinds. He started whooping them out the temple. What would people say nowadays? Oh God, that was so low vibrational of Jesus. Why did he resort to violence? Huh? Why did he hold on one second, you guys. Why did he resort to corporal punishment? Why did he do that? I'm trying to open up my garage. Why did he resort to doing that? That was so violent of Jesus. Like I said, you can't please everybody. Even everybody back in Jesus' day called Jesus Satan himself. So you can think what you want to think about me. I don't care anymore. I really do not. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to help you. Just like a mother helps a child. Is she there to be the child's friend? No, she's there to be a mother. I'm not saying that you can't be friends with your child. You can have that type of relationship. You can have that symbiotic relationship, but it's not mandatory. And you don't have to have it at all costs. That's my point. Okay? How do you know that you have a love spell put on you? Well, because you start doing shit that you normally don't do. Like, for example, when you start to feel like it's more of an obsession than love, then chances are there might be a possibility that there's a love spell on you. A lot of people are good musicians. A lot of people are trained wizards at having sex and using sex magic. And that's how a lot of these spells are done on twin flames. This is the reason why the feminine energy is aware of that. And a lot of us feminines don't have sex. We're usually celibate. Okay, we're usually the ones that refrain from having sex because our spirit is more advanced enough to know on a subconscious level, unconsciously, that there could be a possibility that there's someone lurking around that will probably put a spell on us if we have sex with them. I had sex magic put on me, and I had to remove it myself. I was doing things like calling him 10, 20 times a day. 10, 20 times a day, leaving voicemails, crying, talking about how much I love you. Why are you doing me like this? I was so busy focusing on convincing him why he should be with me that I lost my sense of character. I wasn't myself. I stepped out of character at that moment. And I started to ask myself, what is it that this person is doing to even get that rise out of you, to get that emotion out of you, to make you even want to be with them? What is this person giving you? What is this person doing for you? To really, truly make you feel so in love. And it was absolutely nothing. They gaslighted me, ghosted me at times, and even was narcissistic and abusive towards me. But yet and still, I still love the person. Have I ever loved someone like that? Is the question that I asked myself, and I said no. So one day, something told me that write down the things that I love about the person and write down the things that I didn't like about the person. And of course, the things that I didn't like about the person outweighed the things that I did like about the person. This is not a person that I would normally go for. This person was completely not my type. I was craving to have sex with this person. Like, I literally drove 17 and a half hours, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And only made out with him once out of those 3 times of driving that far. And it meant absolutely nothing to him. And so that's it. When you do things that are out of your nature and out of your true character of who you are, and you already know that this is not you, that's a telltale sign that there just might be some magic put on you. Might be a spell on your behind. Okay? Don't be naive, people, and think that sex is just about getting your rocks off. No, sex is magic. Sex is a ritual. And that's why you just can't have it with anyone, especially if you are a divine feminine. It's very sacred. Don't think that you're just doing it just to be doing it. And this is the wedge that often comes in between twin flames and soulmates, is when they allow for a third party energy to enter in. They just thinking, oh, well, I'll just have sex while I wait for my person to get themselves together. Not realizing that these people work from the dark side. That they send them to distract you. And even better yet, they send them not only to distract you, but to knock you off course. Because that's the whole plan, is so you cannot have union. And so they send these lurkers in to keep you and your twin flame or your soulmate apart. You might know that there is a love spell on you when you can't stop thinking about this person, and it's obsessive. Like every minute, every moment of the day, that's all you think about is this person. And then this person is not in congruency of how you're feeling. Like, you may want to be with this person, but this person may be resisting you or don't want you. But if you both want each other and you're obsessed with each other, that's a good thing to a certain extent. We'll get into attachments later. Maybe not on this video because I don't have time. I'm looking at the time now. You kind of forced this time between us because this is me driving from work. Actually, me driving from picking up some food on my way home from work. Maybe we'll get into attachments with another video. Yeah, because that's a whole nother topic of discussion. But when you're thinking about someone and they're not thinking about you, you're loving somebody, they're not loving you the way that you love them, chances are they put a spell on you. And sometimes it oftentimes backfire. I remember the person that put a spell on me said, "What did you do to me?" He asked me, did I put a spell on him? What? Why? For what? Oh, because I can't even talk to a woman. I can't even hold a conversation with a woman with the opposite sex. Why would you want to? I mean, at that time, we were very much married. So why do you give a fuck whether you can talk to another woman or not? Why are you so pressed upon and you so hell bent on talking to the woman of a woman of the opposite sex and ask me, did you forget that you put the spell on me? And that's the reason probably why you couldn't talk to another woman, because you had me bound to your ass? Careful when you cast a spell on someone, especially when it's a love spell, because your feelings may change about that person and then that person's bound to you. The only thing that saved us was me, because I awakened. I became conscious and I broke the spell myself. This thing is just not doing right. Yes, I am going to do this while I'm on live or while I'm recording with you guys, because I can't take it. I don't like when my things don't do right. Sorry, y'all. It's irritating. But anyway, so yes, that bound me to him. So when he was trying to do his thing, he was trying to be a little player, he was trying to talk to these different women, it wasn't working. Because it backfired, because he bound himself to me. You guys don't think that that person is just bound to you without you being bound to them. That's why it's called, okay, bound. Binding is to bring together, in case you didn't know. You're the other half of the together. You're the other half of the whole. Okay? So, again, be careful when you guys are out here just casting these love spells because you want what you want at the time. But then your feelings are fleeting. They don't stay. They change. And then you wonder why. Hello? You casted a spell, damn it. A love spell. You bound someone to you. And in that means that you are glued to this person. Now you don't want to be with that person no more because you got what you wanted. And see, that's the thing. You'll never be satisfied, because if you're just being with the person because you're wanting something from that person, you should never want anything. You should always be with someone just out of the fact that you want to be there, not because you have to. Not because you're with this person out of need. Okay? That's it. We oftentimes take ourselves through unnecessary shit for no reason. I don't want to cast a spell on someone in order for someone to love me. I want them to naturally love me organically, like Tolu. I did nothing from day one. He naturally and organically loved me. I did nothing to make him love me like he loves me. He did nothing to make me love him the way that I love him. This is because of where we were in our consciousness. We chose each other. And God, it feels so good when you choose someone as opposed to going against someone else's free will and bounding them to me, and they don't know it. In most cases, those spells don't even work. And if they do, they don't last long. Sometimes they have to keep going and being casted just so they can continue to work. Okay? So, again, the universe has a good accounting system, and it's called karma. Be careful of the spells that you're casting on people. Check your intentions on why you're doing it. If love doesn't happen naturally and organically, why do you want it? And I'm one who do love spells. I'm one who casts. The only love spells that I love to do are those that are in harmony with your journey, and those are favorable for you and the person. And I do those type of love spells, especially for my twin flames and soulmates. I really go out of my way. But anyway, I think I've said enough. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me on my soapbox. I was kind of on my soapbox today just because of the message from, you already know who you are, that sent me that message. And it's not, this video is not aimed towards you in any way, shape, or form. So please don't be in your feelings about it. But of course, I had to address it. Because if you thought that way, I knew other people would think the same way too. And that's going back to me posting my twin flame. And what do you expect? This is Tyann and Tolu's twin flame union. This is not just Tyann's union with me being in union by myself. I have a whole divine counterpart that is a part of this channel. And get used to seeing us. You're going to see more of us. You're going to see us do a live real soon. Okay? Sooner than what you can think. Pretty soon we're going to be together in 3D. You're going to see that too. And I'm going to be posting it all over YouTube. Of course, why not? I worked hard to get to where I am. You don't think I'm going to defend what I worked hard for? Okay? There's so many YouTube. Listen, if you're scared, get out the fucking game. If you are a reader and you're scared of voodoo and you're scared of juju, you don't got no business reading, baby. Because let me tell you, the moment that you channel, you open up. You open yourself up. You got to have you a team I feel my team now. Ooh, baby. I feel them now because I got chills. I just feel so good right now. I know who I walk with. I know who I work with. My spiritual team is the best and they're of higher order. Okay, they control demons. Yes, Michael the Archangel is the highest form of earthly protection you can have. Then we can go with Lord Shiva. Yeah, I don't know who I walk with. Lord Shiva is one of the creators of this earth with Brahman. Okay, with Vishnu. Baby, you don't know. You have no idea. It's like if you're going to be scared, why do it? So many tarot readers are even stopped reading because, see, they thought that they was called for this. No, baby. Many are called, but a few are chosen. The spiritual realm ain't no joke. I'm telling you, don't mess around, don't play around when it comes to the spiritual realm. Because these spirits will chew you up and spit you out. They won't think nothing about you. Especially the malevolent beings. Okay? I know that there are people that try to do trolling and, they try to do their thing, whatever. But who's more powerful than God? Come on, where's your faith? I'm not saying that, things can't happen. But what I am saying that so far, so good. And I mean that in the most dignified way. You're talking to a woman who's been pinned down and almost raped by demons. You're talking to a woman who has cut demons' heads off in her sleep. You are talking to a woman who has been levitated up off of the bed by a demon. Okay? Don't come to me with no spooky shit. Because If you want a spooky story, I'm sure I got a whole lot of them to tell you. I've been tested. I've been through my rites of passage. I even know some demons personally by name that are not my enemy. I'm just saying. So just know that we may look alike, but we're not all the same. We're not. We're all on different levels spiritually. I have come a long way to be where I am. I have spiritual gifts that has been given to me from the spiritual realm. I am both dark and I am both light. And I am not going to lie to you. I use them proportionally. And you should too. Because we are all on this earth to experience duality. But our goal is to ascend above that into unity consciousness, which is where we are, I would say, now in 5D in the new earth. And I feel and I know that's where I am, because I don't feel the divide like you guys do. The fear that some of you have and that you address with me are just, they're not in my aura. They're not in my consciousness. I don't fear about evil eye, about juju and voodoo. I don't fear. I remove juju and voodoo. How can you fear something that you remove? It don't work like that. I can't stress enough. I want everyone that is watching this video to move out of fear consciousness and move to love-based consciousness, because a lot of us need to transform our minds like the Apostle Paul spoke about, because there's too much fear. Even in the twin flame community, it's too much fear. God ordained and arranged the twin flame journey. We're privileged. We were chosen. We didn't choose this. It chose us. You don't think God's going to protect us? I heard on the radio going to work this morning, if you see someone that's not wearing their mask, tell them that they are a disgrace. And you know what? If I'm outside and I'm walking on Mother Gaia, who's my mother, and I'm breathing in that good-ass prana, shout out to Ralph Smart, I'm going to do pranayama. And that's taking those deep breaths of air without my mask on, baby. I don't give a damn about a B misdemeanor. What do I care? I don't got no record. I work for myself anyway. Who cares? That's the risk I'm willing to take. Now, I won't go into a business not wearing my mask just because of common courtesy. But who in the hell am I being courteous to when I'm outside? Who am I offending? Your mask, if it's supposed to protect you and you're wearing it, why are you concerned about me not wearing mine? Obviously, we don't need to be wearing masks if you're scared that I'm not wearing my mask. I'm just saying. And the way that I feel about all of this is just so super hyped up, fear-based. I'm just sick of the fear-based consciousness. Don't bring no more fear-based stuff to me no more. I don't care who you are. If you feel like you're looking out for me, just pray for me. No, don't even do that. Just hold love and light for me. Don't pray for me, because you could be praying against me. Hold love and light for me. Hold space for me if you think that I'm erring or I'm doing something wrong, because I'm showing my twin flame. I done heard it all. I done heard it all, but that one right there, that one left me a little perturbed. I'm not gonna lie. That's like me having a YouTube channel showing people how to make millions, but then don't have $1 million in my bank account. No, I can't do that because then I have to practice what I preach. I think it's time for me to end this because I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. And my cards just told me today that I need to step into my leadership role and stop shrinking back and stop hiding my union. Because this is the very reason why Source put me and Tolu together, is so we can show the world our love and that it's possible to attain love like this. It's possible to have purity in love. It's possible to have real love at a time like this. Our love was born out of chaos. Your love can be born out of chaos too. But don't be the chaos that's in the world. See, there's already enough fear out there. Don't let it get inside you. Remember that the Titanic, it only sunk because water got inside the boat. But as long as the water was on the outside of the boat, it was sailing away across all the storms. And that's how it is with your twin flame union. Don't let what's on the outside get in the inside of your union. The third parties, whether it's friends, family, whether it's ex-lovers that are coming back because they want your energy. You are the energy. You are the inner god or the inner goddess. Stop focusing on what other people say, what other people do. And do you. Do you. Don't be afraid to say your twin flame's name. No one's going to put voodoo or juju or a spell or hexing or any of that. And if they do, and it's allowed, remember your higher self is the one that allows whether you get voodoo put on you or not. You need to connect with your higher self because your higher self is not going to allow you to go through a lesson that it doesn't feel that you deserve to go through. I'm connected with my higher self, and I know goddamn well Tyann is not going to let you put voodoo on her. Come on. Know thyself. Stop living in fear. If you live in fear, how are you going to experience love? The opposite of love is not hate, baby. You have been misinformed. We have all been misinformed. The opposite of love is fear. I already said it. That's the opposite of love is fear. So stop being afraid. All right, I'm done now. Thank you guys for watching. Please migrate to my new channel. That's all I ask. It is School of the Gifted. It is a black box with a blue flower with SOG written in the middle. That's all I ask. Migrate to that channel, please, and thank you. And no, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm here giving you love and light. I'm here giving you the essence of my soul. I'm here to help you to stop being fearful. You can't go through life being scared, baby. You was called for a mission. God did not give us the spirit of cowardness. She did not give us the spirit of fear. Mother, Father, God gave us boldness because we know who we walk with. I know who I walk with. I got friends in the higher realms, and I got friends in the underworld, and I got friends in the mid-heavens. I got friends everywhere. The fairies, the fays, the nymphs, the sylphs. The dragons, the angels, the archangels. Come on. Gotta get it together, people. I don't like the scene of the world. It's just fear, fear, fear everywhere. I'm not letting that get in. So, for those of you that are sensitive, this will be a heavy message for you, but it's necessary. Don't think that always things are going to be seasoned with salt, the way that you want to hear them, the way that you like to hear them. Because not everything needs to continue to be said the same way. Sometimes it got to hit you a little bit different in order for you to process it and receive it the way that you need to. All right, you guys, it is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel too, okay? But you can also go over there to the School of the Gifted. I will appreciate it so much. You can also purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.